What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? I don't know where I put my 4K camera, but who needs it? Let's talk about the game. I had to go watch some of the third and fourth quarter. I mean, everybody wants to talk about Draymond Green getting ejected for the stomp on Sabonis, which pretty much turned the tide of the game. I don't think it did. But to me, it was more of a balance move than anything, as Sabonis grabbed his ankle first, which caused the flagrant one that he got. But they gave a flagrant 2 for Draymond for kicking him, and Sabonis did this fake cry like he was getting murderized, like he really stomped him hard, which he really didn't do. But because he has a bad reputation, this comes with the territory. I told everybody this would be the best series of the playoffs. Anytime you watch the Kings play, all season long, I watch their games more than anybody else. I was so glad I got the NBA package just to watch them. This is old Lion versus young Lion. They are the younger version of the Golden State Warriors. This is a mirror matchup. So that's why it's like a throwback to how the Warriors used to be to where they are now. Where they are now and why they're not where they used to be is because most of the players weren't there from the beginning, and the guys that were there, they're older now. Steph has to really work, like not like he didn't before. He was just younger. That extra 5 years and stuff, that's taking a toll on him now because these guys are quick. These young guys they're running up and down this court so fast. But it shows you how good the Warriors actually are because they're keeping up with the Kings and playing right beside them, running up and down the court. It's just that these guys are in transition so quick and they can shoot the ball. Like everybody can knock down threes, basically. And, man, you got a guy that's like Barnes who really want to stick it to this team because they gave up on him and went and got Kevin Durant. Who wouldn't do that? But, it's kind of disrespectful when he was a very key part of them winning those 73 games. And he had a bad finals, and then they just gave up on him. Well, Mike Brown can't coach someone like LeBron because he's more of a defensive coach. But if he got the horses, he knows what to do. See, the thing is, you got to have the personnel that's willing, that is coachable. Now that you got Herter, you have Sabonis. You have him, Fox, De'Aaron Fox, as a leader. All of them has bought in. And now that you see they got Luke Walton out of the way, and Luke was really just a guy who also came from there, who tried to implement that kind of Golden State offense. He tried to do it with the Lakers, and then he tried to bring it to the Kings. It didn't work because he didn't know what to do. He couldn't game plan. Mike Brown knows how to game plan. But he got the dogs that know how to implement it. They're going to have the coaches back. They get to a situation, they know Fox is going to take the shot at the end of the game. They don't have any doubts about that. They know if the game is on the line, Fox is the closer. So they don't have these issues that you see down the stretch when it comes to these other teams. CP for the win. The Warriors are not finished. This is going to be a 6-game, 7-game series. But remember, I told you the Kings are going to put them out. They're going to surprise the world and put Golden State out in the first round. I told you that from the beginning. I've been watching this team. There's no way Golden State can beat this team 4 times out of the next 6 games. I'm not saying they're completely done. I'm just saying I don't see them beating the Kings 4 times. The Golden State Warriors should have given Mark Jackson a ring. They've given ball boys a ring and people who have never played on the team a ring. And I'm like, man, I think somebody said they gave Chris Mullin a ring for something. And I'm like, man, he got a championship ring? But Mark Jackson don't get one? That's true. He was the coach for a couple of games, but he was the assistant coach for a few years. So, yeah, he knows everything about the Golden State Warriors. That's why he made the Kings play just like the Golden State Warriors. Fox is Steph Curry. He's like, you're going to be the Steph Curry for our team. Now they got the Draymond Green and Sabonis. He can play every position they need for him. He can pass. He can run the offense from the top of the key, even pass from the post. Beast on the rebounds. So then they got Lim, a legitimate big man. And I don't know what happened to Looney. I guess all those injuries took a lot out of him because he's not giving that effort no more. Like, he's trying, but he looks like he's out of shape almost. Golden State is losing because of their back line. Their back line is weak. With Looney and Draymond back there, that's basically it. They're too small. I mean, Wiggins to me is played a lot better than Poole. Poole to me has been the biggest disappointment, but it's not nothing I didn't expect from him. This is what I expect from Poole. He's supposed to be this guy that's playing like this $100 million man that they paid him as. Wiggins is playing defense. He's rebounding. He's scoring points, but he's put in a jack of all trades situation. And the Kings are killing them because of turnovers. The Golden State turnovers, my goodness. Some of them is like don't even make sense. It's like they're not connected. And I mean, this is coming between Draymond and Steph. 2 people that know each other. So it's like, whoa, y'all making turnovers with each other? That don't make any sense. Well, Poole's not stepping up because he's trying to get into a 3-point shootout with the other team. It's like, dude, cross somebody up and go to the basket. You got one guy in front of you. You can't get by him. You pulling up for 3. You just helped that defender out. Thank you. Now I know you're not going to be down here to get the rebound. I got a good uncontested rebound. This dude pulled up for 3, missed. Now I'm down here helping out. I mean, Gary Payton Jr. is doing phenomenal on the defensive end, but he's catching up on the offensive end too. He's trying to fill in the slack from Poole. He's in there, as small as he is, he's battling giants and getting rebounds and offensive putbacks. He's giving them second chance points. Mm-mm. No, I watched the bonus roll flop around like a fish when it was his fault for all of it. He fell into Draymond's knee. Well, the team, it was 7 minutes to go in the fourth. I won't say that cost them the game. They came back and tied the game up. Well, people got to make up their minds, you know. Oh yeah, I'm sick of this hillbilly Kobe crap too. I didn't even make a video on that. I'm so disgusted with this Austin Reeves stuff, and now you comparing them to Kobe Bryant. You know, it's just disrespectful, completely. Well, you got to think about it. Draymond Green has been getting away with doing this for how long? Forever. So if Draymond Green's gonna follow this sign of, yeah, they should have been looking into getting Boogie Cousins, but you know, Boogie Cousins is blackballed. So you should be saying, man, do we want to win championships? Or are we gonna sit here and we're gonna play this petty game? He don't like the Skittles crew, so Monk comes in the game, he's instant offense. When you leave Malik Monk in the game, he's instant offense. They're the guys to beat. The Kings are the guys to beat, really. They the best, to me, they're the best team in the NBA, the way they play. They're the most appeasing team to watch. Denver might have the best record, but that's the team I want to see the most. Is the Kings. I watched them play the Dallas Mavericks and said these are the best games I've seen. I watched them play the Warriors. I said these are the best games I've seen. I'm like, man, all season long, action, action, action. Just all basketball. Nobody flopping. Nobody trying to get calls or flops. People just playing ball. I enjoyed every minute of it. The Kings have depth. That's right, because Lim is actually aggressive offensively. This is where Memphis misses Adams. Adams could not only set screens, he could actually hit a shot in the post. Now, Tillman Jr., it's a lot of pressure on him, but it is what it is, when it comes to that. This scenario that's laid out is totally different than what they are used to and accustomed to. Memphis. Mm-hmm. Sports masters have it like that. Man, I enjoyed every second of watching the NBA playoffs games. Mainly this, well, at least these games when the Kings play. The Kings play, you got my attention. Well, I have NBA tickets, so no. No, what I would do is I would put him in a different situation. I would put him in a pass first, like okay, we're gonna go pass first options when you talking about you talking about the backup for by John Morant. Have him come in more distributor because that's what they need. And they've played with him as the point guard. He has a different approach. He's more methodical, which is more dangerous for the Lakers because he is the X factor they are not really accustomed to yet because he's more an efficient player. But yeah, he's got the goods. Like they can win without Ja if they need to. It's not like that's impossible. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. No, really. I didn't hear Sabonis having cracked ribs. Draymond Green is the strongest man alive if that happened. That's right. Go Cubs. Yeah, but you see, LeBron ain't do it. He ain't getting rid of no Golden State. Golden State ain't done yet. Don't write them off. But we got to see what's going to happen here with the commissioner and what they're going to do with Draymond. Will he be suspended a game? Because just because he got a flagrant 2 don't mean that's the end of it. I know a lot of you would like to see Draymond get a lot more punishment. No. Mm-hmm. Well, looking at the way this played out, how they did it, transition basketball. That's it.
I can only step so far and pull my leg away. So
What
this is
was
what it is.
what was the explanation they gave? I know they gave him a technical, then obviously you.
The explanation was I stumped too hard.
How hard was this on the ground for that long?
No, I was relatively stable on the leg.
Is it 2 times you did held Sabonis both times?
No, but it was bumped last game, right over the baseline under the rim. So I was going to stop it. John Goble was looking at one hold my leg the last game and just let it go. Zach clearly was watching my leg get up this game and let it go. So I guess ankle grabbing is okay.
How would you describe your actions and the crowd's actions after that? You certainly egged them on. Did you feel you needed to respond to that, or were you hearing anything that you needed to respond to?
I was just having fun. It's a fun game, fun atmosphere to play in.
Yeah, I don't think you throw him out. Here, Reeves. I know, right? Mm. Well, we have to look at the grand scheme of things. We got to look at why in the world is certain people allowed to get away with certain things. Like they say, oh, he has a reputation. People get reputation fouls all the time. Like they go, oh, like Zaza would get a reputation call against him all the time. But it's like what team you play for. If you play with LeBron, you're gonna be getting calls that mostly a rookie and second-year player wouldn't get. Like Caruso, he was getting all those free throws and stuff when he was a Laker. And everybody's like, man, now he's seeing how it is now when he on the Bulls and he can't get a goddamn call. Same thing gonna happen to Hillbilly Kobe when he gonna have to make a shot, and there's gonna be no LeBron there to help Hillbilly Kobe, and then you're gonna realize he's just a guy that's gonna be getting busted up and bleed because he can't defend. Oh, he tries to defend. It ain't him lack of trying. Mm-mm. I never believed in my heart of hearts that these guys were the main guys that dictated wins and losses. You know, you have people that are very good at their job, and then you see people that are really bad at it. Like Steph Curry and the rest of them, they were every play that they ran in their sets, they knew the Golden State so well. They knew how to switch. They knew how to get on guys. Golden State had to shoot threes. Clay was on. You know, Clay Thompson really was on. Like,
Fake.
and they always thought Steph can't make a big shot. Steph has made tons of big shots. You know, it's like, do they realize if he wasn't hitting big shots, they would have lost to the Rockets? He had a lot of big shots in his career. I don't know what these people be talking about. No, 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 no. All you got to do is watch certain games, and you see how guys aren't locked in because they're not used to being in a right. They're not used to being in situations. Now they talking about Fox is greater than Steph Curry, and Steph Curry is the past. I mean, he had 28 points, 6 assists, and what was that? I think game 1 or game 2. I mean, Steph played good. It's just that Fox and them are playing a more complete game. Their bench production is getting a lot better production out of their bench than Golden State Warriors are getting right now. In the fourth quarter, Fox normally puts the team on his back. This is not a team. Normally when Golden State goes on a run, they put guys away. And it is so hard for another team to keep up with them. So when they run their offense and their sets, it's hard for a team to keep up with Golden State when they start running off their sets. Yeah, Floyd Mayweather was there. There's a lot of people there at the game. A lot of us wasn't feeling well when that information came out. Well, I had bad news hit me, so a lot of us wasn't really feeling well. When I made the video, I had learned bad news, while I was in the middle of making the video. That's why I was like, I'm just stopping the video complete. And that was the one about Russ that I did today, right in the middle of making the video. I'm finding out bad news. And I'm like, man, this fool. So, yeah, I mean, if you're going to do this, do it the right way. Because if you start doing things the wrong way, it's going to be a long night for you. X Factor, Kevin Huerter from Atlanta. When they got Kevin Huerter from Atlanta, people neglect. They keep talking about Murray. Murray is a good player, but Murray is not Kevin. He does not Kevin Huerter. Murray is mostly a one-on-one basketball player. Huerter is a guy who's more team-oriented, who can hit a big shot when you get in a jam. If you throw it out to him, he can catch it, and he can go to the hole and make a shot for himself. He's poised down the stretch. So I don't really see too much of a loss for himself. It ain't that the Warriors ain't tough. They playing the Kings. That's tough. Wait till them Lakers get a taste of the Kings. And then you're going to see a series. Everybody think, oh, that's an easy washover. No, the Lakers, they're going to push them up there. But I tell you what, there ain't no way in hell they could really beat the Kings. The Kings are too deep, and they run too hard, which means AD and LeBron will be out of gas. If they was out of gas playing the Minnesota Timberwolves, what kind of gas tank you think they're going to have when they got to go up against real teams? Right, what kind of gas tank they going to have when they got to go up against the Kings that's going to run them up and down the court? Golden State always, that's how they used to beat. That was the blueprint to beating LeBron. Run them. Keep running them. Because LeBron's a transition basketball player. So if he scores on a transition, okay, we going right back. Transition, give me the ball. Let's go. Run. Let's go. Right now. Go. And when they go, they just sprint. Stop. 3. Pull. Bang. Now you back on offense. LeBron want to slow it down. Okay. And they slow it down. They get the ball. They run it back again. Bah. And then if y'all get a steal and score, it's going back. And next thing you know, by the second quarter, you see LeBron in a pool of sweat, huffing and puffing. He was on that Cavs bench like he was dying. So they don't care about you getting no. LeBron almost had 40 and 40 points that night. They don't care about his 40. The reason why he's getting those 40s is because they was running up and down the court so that they're scoring fast. So the game, you're going to be a lot of points in the game. They ain't going through progressions and sets of playing a half-court game. Golden State is going to run and gun you. So that is exactly what happened when you saw what happened with all the other players that came around. They couldn't contend. They were just getting ran and gunned up and down the court. It was the run and gun fest. A lot of people was hit with what they call crowd silencers. This is a crowd silencer. And he put up the shot, silenced the crowd. But they put so much hate on Steph. Steph is older. He's in his 30s. He might got another 4 or 5 years of playing, period. I don't see him trying to pull a LeBron, scared to get out the spotlight. That ain't his game. All these guys are coming in there trying to play this. Oh, well, he might need to be doing this. This is what's best for him. Old LeBron knows Steph, if he want to catch Michael Jordan, Steph ain't thinking about catching no Michael Jordan or Kobe and none of that. Nothing. That's not his game. His thing is to try to win championships and make history, legacy. That's what he about. Not really. Everybody say that, like trade Draymond. Trade Draymond for what? I mean, you might lose him anyway because the money he gonna want, the Warriors don't have. So this might be it for Draymond anyway. This might be his last games as a Warrior. I mean, you still got to play Clay, and Clay is proving that he can still hit a shot. So you ain't gonna get rid of him. Now you got that going for you. Then you looking at yourself like, okay, what's next? what's actually next. If we're going to keep Draymond Green, we're going to keep the old team together, what are we doing here? I need to know something. Sacktown, baby. I've always liked Sacktown. See, people don't know Cino been everywhere. Cino been in damn near every hood. Ain't like I'm saying, there's no surprises for your boy Cino. I know, man. That fool spent 2 hours making a video about me, but he's supposed to be a bigger superstar than me or something. I'm just not understanding. uh well, people are gonna understand that in this day and age, and the way the game is going now, there's gonna be more players out here who are more driven to making changes to the format of basketball. Like they've already changed the rules to allow more street ball moves to be put into regular basketball. When Arenas was playing, before everybody realized he was an asshole, he mostly used like the spider dribble, which is really a carry. When they dribble high and they keep their body low and they do that quick under the one under and then go with it. He never really mastered that, but he had a quick first step. So he used that to his advantage. But for a lot of athletes, like street ballers, were using the high cross, shimmied, and bring it over. And players like Michael Jordan complained when Allen Iverson did the move on him. He hit the league up like, hey, he can't do that to me. I don't care who he is or what y'all say he is or what his name is. He ain't doing that to me. Not on my watch. Y'all better get somebody else. Well, they made it tough for Steph Curry in the sense of Steph likes to try to work his way around certain screens and get to his positions. But as you can see, Steph Curry's being worked. Everywhere he turns, there is a defender there for Steph Curry. And it's hard for him to really get his shot off, or even on one-on-ones. That's when he's been scoring a lot on. One-on-one confrontations, situations. They let him now do this. Players like Steph, they work with the referees. The referees would allow them, or they'll say, hey, this is a new move. I'm going to be doing this. So it's not a travel. Like they said that we could do this step here. We could do this like half step, then a jump leap or whatever, the step back move that they got where they dribbled and they do a short step and a leap back. And that would be traveling, like half the moves they do in the league now would be traveling in Michael Jordan's era. So you would have to have more skill to be on the basketball court. Um, Steph was MVP of the league back to back when Kevin Durant came to the league. Steph Curry really had an MVP season last year. To be honest, if you want to be honest, last year Steph Curry really was the most valuable player in the NBA. Steph Curry clearly was the most valuable player. I don't even think it was close. I can't find a number 2, a number 3. A Joker could have got it just because he put up numbers, but I got to look at the competition. There's no big men in the league. It's just like Shaq. When they was like, Shaq is dominant. I said, well, Shaq is dominant because there's no big men in the league no more. Everybody gone. When they were here, he wasn't doing none of this shit. They were stopping him from winning. The King took his lunch and swept him. Like he was getting beat by, Greg Ostertag and all these guys. It's like, dog, you weren't dominant. People can. People can make assessments and say how they feel. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. I just know that from a sports element of it, it's more a situational thing. Like nobody on the Kings believe this series is over. So whoever's stupid that's gonna say something like this on a television show, you might see Matt Barnes and the rest of these idiots like, yeah, this thing is over. No, it don't work like that. It don't work like that at all. It works in a whole different frame. When you start looking at the wrong things and start moving in a different direction, then you start seeing other people gravitate to it. Warriors have been down 2-0 in a series before. You have to know somebody's right. You got to know somebody's whole MO. Steph had a tough night shooting. He hit some big shots, but he was 9 of 23. He was 3 of 13 from 3 because they gave him bad looks. The looks he got were contested. See, when Steph hit those long threes and be going off, he'd be by himself. It's hard for him to hit sometimes contested when he's got guys stuck to him. And these guys are not going anywhere. They got energy. They know where you're going. They know y'all pick and roll plays. They're on it. When this game started, dog, it was like 4 steals in a row to start the game. They're quick. They're young. They're hungry. They're the young Golden State Warriors, the Sacramento Kings. I told you. What did I tell you when they won the championship last year? I said it's over. That was it. The Steph Curry dominance over the NBA, that was their last chip with this unit. That was their last run. It's over. They're not getting it back. Steph might get a chance to go to the playoffs and have one more run. But it's done. That time has come and gone. Clay is slow defensively, he gives it his all. Nobody got more will than Clay, but defensively, he's not where he's slower, and as a three-point shooter, he's good, but he's not as accurate as he used to be. And guys don't respect him like they used to. He's like, I'm up watching your live. I guess he's watching the other live. But no, that's how a lot of the series played out. Now, Fox and these guys are young. It's going to take a lot to be able to close these games out. What's Gilbert better than Steph Curry? Come on. That seemed like a show that would be on a question that'll be on his show. Something stupid that's irrelevant that a fifth grader would, they'll bring something like that up just so everybody be like, no, of course not. No, he's not Steph Curry. Never was Steph Curry. He was a great offensive player. Steph actually does play defense, though, even though they don't give him credit for it. He actually does play defense. He actually is a team player. He is a facilitator. He's very unselfish. He's someone that works with the coaches instead of trying to upscale the coaches. No, I don't see that. I see Steph Curry as what he is. He is completely and honestly like a genuine coach's dream. He's not the verbal leader of the team. He's the lead by example guy. He's going to go out there and do that. So to compare those two is just another thing he's saying to try to make a hot take, because he doesn't have anything that's worth anybody paying attention to. No talent. All he does is play someone else's live and lounge around and just make comments. That's his new life now. So Well, Devin Booker, oh Jesus. Devin Booker got to learn one or two things. Devin Booker got to decide, what is he going to be? Seriously, what are you going to be, Devin Booker? I need to know. Are you going to be this run-of-a-mill player, or are you going to be the one that make things happen? I need to know. Because Devin Booker is really, you would think he would take that step to elevate, but he don't got that engine, that dog in him. He got that poutiness in him. He get mad and get pouty. I want a dog. I want somebody that's gonna be a dog. Russ dog. Oh, he's gonna be out. He's gonna be out. Absolutely out of the league. That's how it goes. You're gonna be out the league, sir. What's up, Giz? The Warriors ain't trash. The Warriors just done. They would have beat tonight. They would have beat probably every other team in the NBA. They would have beat every team in the NBA tonight, except the Sacramento Kings. Every other team would have been beat. Everybody knows their style of play now. So you have nothing but to adjust to their style of play. Everybody knows the pin downs, the pick and rolls, the curls. They see it all. They know their sets. So everybody knows what you're going to run now. So basically, their offense comes sporadically now. It's not as smooth as it used to be. You don't have everybody locked in. It's harder for Clay. Poole don't play like that. Poole has been the biggest disappointment. Now, Poole has got to help out on rebounding. He's going to have to step up defensively. He's going to have to start making smarter basketball decisions. He's not making smart basketball decisions. Gil wasn't quick. He had a quick first step. He actually slows a lot after the fact. He only finished at the rim twice. That was it. Like his first 2 years in the league, he was finishing at the rim. Other than that, no. When he got to Washington, forget that. No more finishing at the rim. Right. I had a quick first step. So that's how I used to get by guys. I was fast, but not that fast, faster than most of these guys. There was guys faster than me, but I had a quicker first step than them. So I would beat them with my first step and get them out of position so I could pull up and shoot. I never didn't want to drive to the basket. And I could score. I could do reverse layups with both hands, but I didn't want to go down there to get hit. And I was like, look, I could shoot. What the hell am I going to do that for? I'm like, I learned how to shoot and got better playing 21s and them killer mans. Only like 20, 25 people in a 21. Varsity. Let's play a varsity. You want to shoot the V? Be 25 people in there playing. Oh, yeah, let me get in this V. All right, who got high? And then they turn around, and the person they didn't expect has got like 16, 17. They'd be like, this dude? Where is he scoring? Because I would go to the line, and I would hit all my free throws. So that'd be 3 right off the top, like bang, bang, bang. Next thing you know, I get my 3 free throws. I got to take it out. And then they got to check me. Then I'm going to get the ball. I'm going to pull again from farther out, hit that, go back to the line. That's another 3 free throws. So it was all about shooting. And when you got a lot of people in the varsity, that's what it's about, shooting. Can you shoot the basketball? Ad break. I see. Thanks for letting me know. Man, they hitting me with the ad breaks like that already. Okay, I see. Y'all getting dirty. Let's get dirty. Let's get dirty. No, it's going to come down to somebody making a play. Wiggins and Poole are going to have to step up to win this series. That's the key. You're going to have to attack the rim. You got to get the Kings in foul trouble. You got to put pressure on them so they got to watch their fouls. Oh, back in the day, I was a master. Like, y'all don't understand. I was more cerebral than anything because Kobe, Mike, Isaiah, I'm from that era of mentality on the court. I get you off your edge, off your game. You think I get people upset now? Where do you think I get it from? I get it from the game. Football, basketball. I know how to get you thinking more about anger and getting you frustrated till you can't perform. I get you ready to go one-on-one with me. You forgetting about the game. Dude was like, I don't care what y'all do. He turning over the ball. Man, we throwing you the ball. What you doing, man? He's like, I don't care about me. I'm blocking him. He ain't getting nothing else. I'm like, don't be worried about me. He said, y'all forgot to hit the like button. Yeah, hit the like button, man. But that's what I be saying. I be trying to tell them all the time. It was strong mental. I would know how to get people angry. I know how to get somebody angry at another person. I would be all around and I'll be like, yeah, man, just keep taking him, man. He know you better than him. That's why he ain't guarding you. And I would make him, he'd be like, man, switch. Man, I'm gonna show him. Switch. So now I got the matchup they want, which I just really wanted to get him off. I just really wanted to get him off me so I can light his ass up. Light the other defender up. I was just like, yeah, see, he want to guard me so much because he's scared of you, dog. Yeah, he's scared. He know that you can't guard you. That's why he do it, man. And then those two will get the jacking with each other. Now I got the best defender switch off of me to get the weaker defender on me. Man, switch, man. I got this dude. And I light that dude up. And he was like, man, you can't guard him, man. I can't guard everybody. And they start arguing with each other. And I know I got him. Right where I need to be. To the other teammate, don't even care about winning the game. He don't even care about this dude no more. He's like, man, I want y'all to win, man. F him. That's how I used to take people apart mentally on the court. It was so cerebral. That's what I'm saying. I was Steph Curry before Steph Curry. I was shooting long distance threes. I was that guy. I started hitting the weight room. Said, "All right, we finna hit the weight room because we finna get these threes up." Bang, bang, bang. I was like, they were like, "Dude, how are you hitting this with accuracy like this?" I'm like, "Dude, this is effortless for me. This is like rhythm." I was like, "This is better than going to the hole, getting my head knocked off. I can shoot. I can just pull up." I had form, natural form. And that's what they used to say, man, you got natural form. As soon as you go up for the shot, it's just your wrist, everything is just natural. It's like you were born to shoot threes, and it's quick. My reflexes and my reaction time is so fast that the shot is coming off quick. Do your thing, 21. Do your thing. And see no jump shot to 2K. Yeah, I shot more like his father. I shot more like Steph Curry's father, Dale. That's how I shot the basketball. If anybody want to know how I shot it, just like Dale Curry. As soon as I get the ball, release. I don't even have to really jump too much. I take a little slight jump. Depends on how far out I am. But man, it was like catch, pull. They couldn't believe it. I was playing with one hand, throwing the ball up. I jammed my thumb on my left hand and was just taking the basketball with one hand, heaving it, and it was dropping. And they was like, how is he beating us with one hand? This don't make no damn sense. We suck this much that we getting beat with a guy shooting the ball with one hand. He's dribbling with one hand, and we run up on him, going back, pulling, just pulling the basketball. I was killing these dudes, man. And I told you, we played against Stephon Marbury, your Heidi White, the high school All-Americans, McDonald's high school All-Americans came up there and played us on the military base. And that was a great day. Before they realized they was doing their own scrimmage and practice, then they were like, wait a minute, y'all can't be out here. Because if one of them get hurt, them kids, and like we hurt them or something, just like they twist an ankle and we was out there, shoot. The military got this sued like hell. That's right, Kev Curry, baby. Don't believe that. I know. It's hard to believe myself. That I used to be that good. And I said used to be because I ain't what I used to be no more, man. Boy, do I wish I was something else. Casino back at it, playing with black magic. Look at Cino, still can shoot it. Show him Cino. Look at old school Cino, still got it a little bit. Still knocking him down. Cino still can do it. Look at Cino. Oh my God. See, you see how it's a natural form? Kev Curry, baby. Look how deep these shots are. Effortless. Effortless. See, though, so this is, look, this is then. Imagine me 20 years ago. I'm running like Grandpa Rivers right now. So imagine me 20 years ago. You see how quick and how pure the shot is? Look at that. Effortless. Effortless. It's effortless. That's a pure shot, sir. Look at that. No ingredients needed. Pure. So as you can see, there was no need to lie, sir. I used to be really good. That's me just a couple years ago, just at the gym shooting. Now, I don't think I hit 2 of those. But I'm going to get out of here, man. I want to say thank y'all who checked out the page. Don't forget to go to my Patreon. All of y'all who signed up to the Karceno for Life Patreon, thank you. My Cash App is Karceno. Shouts out to everybody that came over here. Outlaw, holding it down. Appreciate all y'all who hit up my Cash App, which is Karceno. It's in the banner below. And we up out, y'all. Be safe.